Hello, Magic players. It's Corntime60, that corny guy, and we are in the midst of Hurricane Idalia. That gives you some idea where I live, but whatever. It's just rainy a little. For anyone wondering what going through a hurricane is actually like when you're inland, it's nothing. It's nothing. It rains a little. Power hasn't even gone out. Alright, what do we have here? Atraxa? Do I first pick Atraxa? I don't think so. Sphinx's Revelation is good if I'm going control. I think Fable of the Mirror Breaker is just a broken card, though. I think this is actually the best card in the pack. Sure, if you resolve an Atraxa, you probably win. But I think Fable's the best card here. Yeah. Sphinx Rev is good, Blade Splicer's good, Atraxa's nuts if you can resolve it. We're gonna take the Fable. Toxrill is nuts. Vraska's decent. Luris, huh? Can't run Luris with the Fable, but Luris is pretty good. Thing is, Toxrill's another one of those, like, if you resolve it, you can kind of just win. I mean, Obliterating Bolt is pretty good, too, actually. Straight up blast something. Gix? Okay. Courser of Krufix. I remember when this card was good. Way back in the day. It's probably still okay, actually. There's also Huntmaster. If I want to go red-green. I feel like Gix is too strong to pass. Like, he's kind of insane. I remember when Huntmaster was good. I remember when playing this card is like, your opponent just is too much value. How can you possibly deal with it? Now it's like, you play a Huntmaster that fails, your opponent just furies, and then it's gone. Yeah, I think Gix is the right choice. Huntmaster's good. Zealous Conscript is okay. Den of the Bugbear. Yeah, we're taking the Gix. Facebreaker. Ulamog is okay. Too expensive, though. Electrolyze is good. Thraben Inspector's good. Yeah, we're going to take the Facebreaker. I do need to get a couple of cheaper cards, though. A couple more expensive cards. Like, I just have 3 drops. 3 drops into Obliterating Bolt. Magmatic Channeler's okay. Looks like we kind of have a treasure thing going on. 4 more instants or sorceries. Does still let you discard a land to play one of your top 2. Narset, Frost Titan, Consider. Do I take that as a sign as blue being open? I don't think so. None of these cards are that good. I mean, Pact is good, but as a 5-mana counterspell. I'll take the big score. Probably won't even run it. Bloodbraid. What does this do? Take an instant or sorcery, or creature gets -2/-2, or drain 2 life. I'm mostly just red right now. Brotherhood's End feels really bad with what I have, though. Ledger Shredder's pretty good. And I don't have to be in black right now. Alright. There's a line where I go blue-red, and there's a line where I go red-black. I think Gaunty is actually good enough. Could have gone werewolves, but it's a bit late now. I do like Prismari Command, and it works with my treasure thing. It is also another 3-drop, though. I'm gonna take Gonti. Yawgmoth. Okay. This is my first pack. I didn't even notice the Yawgmoth before. Probably don't have enough creatures to sacrifice to make him good. Oddly enough, I think I take the Cult Conscript over that. Blue-red, blue-red. Yeah, whatever. Take the Cult Conscript. Gutterbones? No. Misery Shadow. Gutterbones is alright, but like... Misery Shadow can be much, much bigger. Toxrill went around, so did Lurrus. We're not going to companion Lurrus, I already know that. I could take the Toxrill, honestly. Because, like, I have enough things that's like 1, 2, 3 cards that make treasures. Yeah, we'll take the Toxrill. Probably won't run it, but... Vran or the land. One or more other creatures you control die. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. This ability triggers only once each turn. It's pretty good for just a cheap creature. I'd love to have some mana fixing, though. Take the fixing. Well, this is the only card in my colors. Not crazy about it, but, you know. Probably not going to run Regisaur. Lion Sash is more splashable. Okay, Archangel Elspeth. Go for the Throat looks real nice. Glorybringer's not bad. Firebrand is bad, actually. Morbid Opportunist is okay. Fatal Push is pretty good, too. I think, I really like Glorybringer. Like, I would love to pick a Glorybringer. A 5-mana 4/4 haste. Flying haste that burns something for 4, maybe. Now we're going to take the Go for the Throat. Otherwise, someone else will. That's a 2-mana 3/1 with Menace. Actually, take that over the Blood Tithe, I think. Like, Blood Tithe is good. What does this do? For each oil counter. That's okay. Bankbuster's good. Blood Tithe Harvester's good. If no one else is in black-red, then the Harvester might wheel. The Blade of the Oni almost definitely won't. It's a 2-mana 3/1 with Menace. Easy. Blood Chief's Thirst. Let's have some removal. I'd love to take the Null Priest as well, but... removal is removal. I like the Deadly Dispute. What is the Black Sun's Twilight? Return a creature card with mana value X or less. Jadar. Sort of makes me wish I had taken the other one that, like, the 2 mana whenever your creature dies, you drain 2. Would have been really good with Jadar. Maze Mind Tome is okay. It's just too slow for what we're doing. Deadly Dispute is solid. Opponent plays a removal spell, we just Deadly Dispute. Plus, I do have other treasure makers. Archpriest of Shadows, meh. Judith, oh, Kolaghan's Command, easy. Easy. Kolaghan's Command is a free 2-for-1. I do like Kumano. I do like Woestrider, and I do like Judith. I also like having the Canyon Slough or the Xander's Lounge, but I think Kolaghan's Command has to be the pick there. Vault Sleeper. Magda. I don't have any dragons to get. Befits Enthusiasm also pretty solid. Removal that buffs my next creature. Curve is pretty heavily in 2, and we need more creatures. Man, Mephitz's Enthusiasm's really good. Any other dwarves? No. I'll take the Sleeper. Take the Crucius, why not? It's Crucius or Murderous Rider, and Crucius is better. It's collective. Just take the Urborg Scavengers. Let's be real. It's such a good card. Can he also get haste? Yeah, he can get haste. Morbid Opportunist is okay. Probably won't run it unless Jadar wheels. There's the Blood Tithe Harvester. Which I kind of figured might be going around. Yeah, we'll take the Null Priest over the Crypt Breaker. Jadar came around, so maybe we do want the Opportunist. They combo quite nicely. And Judith, really. Guess we're aggro. We're almost at full playables. I may cut Toxrill. Take Gix's Command. I like that as a top of the curve. Thoughtseize, that's funny. How many things do I have that sacrifice? Let's see, there's one. I've literally one card that lets me sacrifice a creature, so Captivating Crew is not that great. Oathsworn, however, is another 2-drop with Menace. Alright, we are full playables now, so for me to pick anything, it has to be better than everything that's in my deck right now. Beginning of combat in your turn, create a 1/1 red goblin creature. The token gains haste until end of turn and attacks this combat if able. Also has Menace. Make everything really hard to block. Kenra Spellspear. How many instants and sorceries do I have? 7? It's actually not bad. Stoke the Flames, also not bad. I may cut the Morbid Opportunist, it's just not aggressive. Soul Transfer? Soul Transfer or Spellspear or Priest. Each lose 2 life and sack a creature. You add 2 black. And so, like, with Cult Conscript, this can kind of... I have no idea what I just took there. I took the Soul Transfer. Okay, fine. Yeah, Tenacious Underdog over Unholy Heat, I think. This card's great. Oh, man. Guess it has to be Lily, though. We don't have much of a high curve. This is also removal that can potentially be crazy. If you flip it, it's just so much value. Or do I take the Lightning Strike? No, Lily. It's basically removal. Wolf. I think it's gotta be the Cut to Ribbons, actually. Or more fixing. No, we don't want tapped lands. Drown an Iker, huh? Lets me throw stuff at them, but I like the Phoenix better. I don't have, like, any flying right now. There's Junji. I end up cutting a lot of stuff. Can't believe all of these went around. And Stoke is a good way to just throw in the last points of damage. Priest is good with Jadar, though. I may cut the Sedgemoor Witch. Honestly, may cut Lily. She just doesn't quite fit as much as everything else. I'm still over by quite a few cards, actually. What does Gix's command actually do? Ah, that card's good. If I cut Jadar and Priest of Forgotten Gods, then I am still over, but less so. 16 creatures, so we're doing fine on that. Man, Unholy Heat went around. Just to make my decisions more difficult. Yeah, none of those matter. None of those matter. Ah, that's annoying. Alright, so we're 4 cards over, which means we're really 3 cards over. I think I can cut the Unholy Heat. I have enough removal. Could cut the Rekindling Phoenix. Could cut Junji. I'll cut a Yara, I think. Why do we have more red than black? That's kind of weird. That's 16 lands, right? Yeah. Like, we have way more double black cards than double red. 9. Well, we do want to hit our red mana. But we really want to hit that double black. 7 red sources. 10 black sources. I mean, we have to get black sources, otherwise we don't do anything. I think we'll try it. Try the Rakdos aggro. I mean, Fable of the Mirror Breaker as a first pick is pretty nice. Make sure I'm actually recording, yeah. Josephus. Hello, Josephus. Sure. See, and this is the problem with the double black that I thought I might be running into. Let's go ahead and just cut that, I think. Is this a May? Target card from a graveyard, okay. So I may have to exile my own Cut to Ribbons. And that's probably fine, because I'll have a 4/4 swinging at him. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, well. Ouch. Play Blade of the Oni. I guess I just obliterate that so he doesn't get the Surveils. Okay. What a slugfest. This game is turning out to be a little crazy. Alright, Judith. Both just playing creatures and killing each other's creatures. Phoenix. Let me think. I make him sacrifice it and then destroy each creature with power 2 or less. We're gonna do the +1/+1 lifelink. The question is, okay, no, it would be destroy and then sacrifice. So it wouldn't work. Still think the +2/+2 lifelink make them sacrifice is probably good enough. I'll take 4, I'll gain. I can just kill that next turn. So after Judith dies, with the trigger on the stack, I can go for the throat that, and then put her 1 damage on the 0/1. Is that right? Does that work? Leave full control on. Shit. Okay, well, that still does what I need it to. Actually, wait a minute. So I can just get my creatures back and destroy. Creature with the highest power. Yeah, let's just do this. Get both these back. Okay. That worked out. And I keep my go for the throat. That's nice. Target non-basic land, something, something. Yeah, whatever. Kill it. Play Judith. Oh shit, that's draw 2 cards. That's pretty good. I should have saved my Gix's command. Sleeper's decent, though. I'm gonna do this anyways. Holy crap. Opponents get in the top decks. Let's go and Gaunty here. Should give me a little bit of card advantage. Oh, we'll take the Chandra. I mean, I'll just play that next turn. Okay. Oh, it doesn't kill it. That's rough. Let's just Chandra and plus. Let's be real. Like, if I get 2 or 3 emblems on, then I think I just win. She can afford to take 3, I think. And I keep my creatures. 2 blockers.
Warm reception.
Does he have something that deals exactly 5? Okay, he would have just dealt 6. That's fine. That sucks. No attacks. Pass. I don't know, my opponent's getting the most fire top decks, and I'm getting kind of jack shit. I'm getting swamps. Devil's Play for 3. Sure. Let's just kill his 1/1. It's one less thing to deal with. I think I blocked that, actually. Okay, so I could get back Gaunty and then play him. Or I can exile the Reflection. I think I get back Gaunty and replay him. I think that's actually better. Your top 4, I will take at Sushi. Play Swamp. What does that Sushi even do? Exile the top 2. Card advantage. My deck is bad, but thankfully my opponent's deck is good, and I can just copy my opponent's deck. Oh, he's going to copy the Bomat Courier, isn't he? And then swing with the copy and draw 1 card. Basically. That's pretty good, actually. I can attack with both. Oh, I'm going to block that one. I guess if that he can play that card, then sack the other one. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. I don't know that I would have done it that way, but it still worked out for him. Does he kill the Gaunty? Does he have a way to kill the Gaunty? That's what it looks like. Alright, Atsushi. Really wish Urborg Scavengers was a May ability. It's not attack, just in case he does have removal. Sure. That one's gonna die anyways. Well, let's just block here. That's gas. That's a lot of gas. Alright, Blood Tithe. Oathsworn. Misery Shadow. Swing for 2. That was a huge turn. Playing 3 2-drops. That does basically nothing. Let's block here. Okay. think I actually blitzed this guy. Maybe should have used Blood Tithe to kill that first, but whatever. Yeah, he's dead. Alright, cool. That was a weird game. It felt like I was losing for a second, just because they kept drawing, like, I don't know, crazy-ass cards. They just drew really powerful cards for a while. Guess it didn't matter. Gonti was the real MVP in that game. Gonti managed to steal 2 of their strongest cards and play them. I will keep this. The Junji is a little awkward, but I'll probably hit 5 mana. Oh, they have, like, frickin' Sleight of Hand, Opt, Hive. 2 removal spells. And a Yara. They didn't do anything. They continue not doing anything. Yeah, okay. That can get obliterated. Just immediately get rid of it. I could have waited until he sunk more mana into it, but I don't know. Maybe playing Oathsworn was the better play there, and then I could obliterate that next turn. Nah. It's a tricorn. They're riding a tricorn. It has 3 horns. Yeah, let's just try for the Oathsworn. If he has a counterspell, he should use it. No reason not to. Alright, what happened? They countered it. They did counter it, okay. That makes sense. Do I want to give my Scavenger Menace? I don't think yet. I think I play it first. Probably gets countered. Counterspell. There we go. Alright. Let's try for Junji. That one resolves. Okay. Countered all my lower power things. Let me resolve the higher power thing. I'll do this after combat, though. They may have Brilliant Epiphany or whatever it's called. But I still just have to try. Sublime Epiphany, that's the name of it. Every blue player has it, right? Gear Hulk, that's decent. Can't even cut it. There goes my Null Priest. Let's see, this could hit for 4, so... Ooh, that's scary, actually. It does give me a target for cut. So we're gonna cut that. Play the dog. Play the sleeper. Swing for 5. And pass. If he swings and I don't block, I can swing back for lethal. Counting the ribbons. Oh, he's gonna have it fight something. Can't quite kill Junji, though. I'll pump him, even though it does nothing. Does he swing with the Hulk? I think I block then. Gonti. What could I have possibly top decked that would be better than Gonti right now? Let me think here. I can cast and equip Sword of Fire and Ice, and that would give me an extra 4 damage, so if I hit for 5, I don't need it. Thragtusk gains me life, though. It's kind of slow rolling. Because let me think, if I play and equip the sword, that's 7, 8, 9. I don't know, man. It is an extra 4 damage. But I think Thragtusk is kind of better. Just in case the game drags on. I kill him with ribbons next turn anyway. Or with swinging with Gonti. I'm blocking the Gearholt, 100%. Don't feel like risking death. Well, that can't block Junji, anyway. That, okay, between the two of them, they can. Not to mention he has the food. Alright, let me think. If I swing with Junji, he kind of has to double block. He loses both of his creatures. If he doesn't do that, let's see. At the food, he's at 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd be 1 shy of killing him, then. 1 shy of killing him with ribbons, huh? If he double blocks. May as well just play that. So... attack with Junji, he has to block. If he doesn't block, he's... oh no, he doesn't have to block, actually. That's rough. Our ribbons for 5, he survives. If this was an instant, I'd be good. So I have to just play Thragtusk. Probably did that wrong. If he has a counterspell, I lose. Okay, he doesn't have a counterspell, at least. There's Thragtusk. I'll gain 5 life. Thank you very much. Yeah. I mean, he has the Gilded Goose to try to make a food token, maybe. Do I have a reason to block this? Yeah, I mean, I may as well block it, actually. Because I still get a 3/3, which is still enough to threaten lethal. Unless he has a blue or green board wipe. Okay, Asika's Chariot's pretty good. If I draw land, I still win, though, right? Like, I just ribbons for 6. You lose 6 life. You got a counterspell? He does have a counterspell. Holy crap. Well, he has to double block there. If I swing with this, he maybe double blocks there. If he doesn't block it at all, and he swings back with the Isika's Chariot, or maybe lethal, I think I swing out. I don't think I'm worried about him killing me. Okay, yes I am. 'Cause if he plays a creature that can crew the Isika's Chariot, I can also just kill him with, what is it, Hive of the Eye Tyrant next turn. Does he just take 5? Oh, what a guy. This has been a crazy game. I've had my opponent in range of lethal like 4 times now. I guess I should have attacked with Junji first, because then I could ribbons for just 1, and my opponent would have had to... I think I would have won if I had just attacked first. Tireless Tracker's good. Tireless Tracker is good. Is that all for me? Thank you. No blocks. Gix. Alright, Gix does nothing for me right now. But, let's see. If I give this Menace, he has to double block, and then this gets through. And he doesn't have the mana to, And he's done. Alright, Cube Rex. That was definitely... I made that harder for myself than I needed to. So, if I had attacked before playing Cut to Ribbons... Excuse me, Ribbons is the side of the card. Cut to Ribbons is a cool card. Seems good. Because if I had attacked first, he would have to double block. Ooh, I don't have any red mana. But I do have a good creature and a good removal spell, and if I draw a mountain, this hand becomes insane. So, I'll try it. Play Blade before Misery's Shadow. Life of Toshiro. Of all the cards. Of all of the cards they could have possibly had, that one made my play wrong. I mean, all I really have to do now is draw a mountain, and then I feel pretty good. I can't cut it. Alright, well, let's go for the throat. And pump. And swing for 3. This was a bad keep. I should have mulliganed. Sometimes I make really bad decisions concerning these things. Anyone who's played Magic with me in real life knows it. If the hand is good enough, I'll keep 2 swamps and a bunch of red cards, because I'm like, well, if I draw a mountain, I just win. And then I won't draw a mountain all game, and then I just lose. Rankle. Ouch. What are we all gonna do? Just sacrifice creatures, sure. There's my mountain. Alright, I think I use cut, because he might have a big creature. Crucius seems okay. Oh shit. Okay. Less than its power. Okay. Whew. So he doesn't get it back this turn. Let me think. Is Gonti the better play here? I think Gonti might be the right play here. Does he have a counterspell? If he does, oh well. You may cast that card, so you can't get lands. Holy moly. Alright, I think the Gix's command is the best here. Do you have a kill spell? Mastermind, okay. So... Ooh, that's pretty good. It does let me potentially replay Gonti, though. I could play this as a 2-for-1, but 2-for-1's not exactly ideal. Did I get back Misery's Shadow? I could just Gonti's to kill both of those. I mean, Kolaghan's command. Kolaghan's command as a 2-for-1 is not bad. Gix's command as a 2-for-1 kind of is bad, actually. Scary. Alright, well. Let's play the Gonti. See what else we can get off their top. Brainstorm's not bad. Lolth is pretty solid, too. Think I'm gonna take the Brainstorm, maybe? Feels weird. Lolth can give me some serious blockers later on. Brainstorm will guarantee me my next land, which means I can double spell next turn. Yeah, let's Brainstorm. Put 2 cards in your library. I'm not going to be playing Crucius. And I need more red mana than black. The black on top, though. Oh, I forgot about that. I did forget about the Fairy Mastermind. Okay. What, does he have a way to get in the extra 3 points of damage? Not quite, but, you know, close enough. Sheesh. Okay, so... Kolaghans for destroy artifact 2 damage, and then we soul transfer away that. Yeah. Destroy target artifact and 2 damage. Target an artifact, target any target. And then we soul transfer to exile that. I'm gonna need to be a little careful. There goes my swamp. That's fine. Maybe I get rid of the Oathsworn, actually. Yeah. Odd as that seems. Because I do want to be able to play 2 things. Surge Engine, okay. Well, that just kills me next turn, right? Cannot afford to play Crucius and Gix's command, so we'll do the Sacrifice Destroy All, and then he plays Mastermind. But I don't actually have another choice, so... This is my only option. What could I possibly draw? Well, a removal spell, actually. Okay. If I manage to come back from this, it'll be a hell of a time. I don't think it's gonna happen, though. If they have a counterspell, then I just lose. That kind of counts, actually. Yeah, so we'll start with Gonti. Maybe I can hit a flying creature. Okay, so I am dead. There we go. Should not have kept that hand. Let's be real. Okay. Deck not bad. Problem with player. We keep this. I'll say hello. Yeah, if he does nothing or just plays a creature, then we're in business. Ah. Facebreaker. Lily.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when you win.
Mill 2, then return a creature from blah blah blah. Alright. Blade of the Oni? Sure. Misery's Shadow. Also sure. Plus the Facebreaker, yep.
I'm not finished with you
I
yet.
think I just Kolaghan's both of these away and hit him. Oh no, I have to kill that Lily, don't I? Alright, yeah. Let's just Destroy artifact, 2 damage.
How uncivilized.
Yeah, we're gonna kill that. Immediately. Should go for the throat it. Oh, well. Gix's command might be better here. Give him the +2, make them sacrifice that. Kill Lily, hit, and make a treasure. Yeah, that's better. 2+1 counters on 1 creature, and then each opponent sacrifices a creature. Yeah, so... hit you, finish off Lily.
I'm done here.
Fiend Artisan's decent. Deathrite Shaman is less of a problem for me. Scavengers, huh? Does anything have haste? No, but I can get Menace. Let's just go for the throat that. Play Gaunty, but I think I like Scavengers better here. Let's take away his blade. Give it Menace, and then swing out. And we will pass. Sword of Fire and Ice, look at that. Does he attack, though? Like, I'll give up the Scavengers, whatever, man. At least I think that's right. So then he won't draw a card. Yeah, that's fine. Guess I should have given that Death Touch. Per red? Yeah. Vault Sleeper and Gaunty. I'll take away his Noxious Gear Hulk, I guess. And then pass. Okay, we got him. That was kind of a beatdown. And they played good cards, too. Like, the Misery Shadow plus Blade of the Oni to protect a Liliana. Very solid. Don't get me wrong. But Kolaghan's command is just such a beatdown. Yeah, I think Kolaghan's command is a little overpowered in this format. First off, there's a lot of powerful artifacts. There's the Gear Hulks, for example. And secondly, the card is always a 2-for-1 at instant speed for 3 mana. Can I learn my lesson? Can I learn my lesson? I guess not. Thalia's fine. No blocks. Gix. Like, I'm not expecting a flash creature. I can't play around it anyways. Okay, Iganjo. Not precisely a flash creature. Phoenix is okay. Would have loved to have a mountain right then. Conscript. I have to kill the Giver of Runes, actually. I didn't think of that. Yeah, if they play just like 1 or 2 more relevant cards. Yeah, Shivan Devastator, for example. Yeah, now I'm dead in 2 turns. Holy moly. Alright. I'm about to be at 1, though, so I think I'm just dead. Pro Black. Oh, no, I'm dead this turn. Yeah, okay. Thalio is a problem. Okay. I need to learn my lesson and not keep hands like that. That's what that is. That's all that game was. And the other one I lost, honestly. It's like, if I mulliganed and kept a good hand, maybe I would have won. Maybe not. Honestly, that red-white aggro was pretty sick. But I would have at least had a game. Color lose? Colrelose. It's a weird name. Alright, keep. Because color is spelled with an O. Cole Arluse. I think we just kill that. Yeah, just kill that. Get it out of here. And then play Fable. And Fable becomes the game plan. If I attack, Soul Transfer is on. I will discard this Swamp. So, if I do attack, Soul Transfer's on, right? But I think it's better to just kill Adeline straight out. Yeah, I think I just have to kill Adeline here. I'll swing. I don't expect him to block. And if I manage to untap, not next turn, but the turn after, and keep the Reflection plus Blood Tithe Harvester, then that's about it. And that becomes the game. Yeah, Giver of Runes won't matter. Intrepid Adversary won't matter. None of these little creatures will matter. I do think I swing to get another treasure. I don't think he blocks. Blood Tithe. And we'll go with Judith. And pass. Probably should have played Judith first, come to think of it. Yeah, like, if I untap next turn and still have my same board state, then I win. Slowly, but surely. Because I just copy the Blood Tithe Harvester, sacrifice it to kill 2 of his creatures. And even if he kills the Blood Tithe Harvester, I can soul transfer it back to my hand and still have the mana after I attack to, destroy a creature with power 4 or greater. Destroy target enchantment. Holy moly, alright. He's just gonna use the stupid Giver of Runes to protect whatever I try to kill, huh? Yeah, let's go with this. He still has to use the Giver of Runes. That was nuts. Oh, he let it die. Really? Actually did not see that one coming. Yep. I wasn't about to block that. Well, as far as unexpectedly, absurdly powerful plays go, that's one of them you can make, I guess. I don't get back the Blood Tithe Harvester, I just exile something. Guess it has to be the Giver of Runes. Yep, that's fine. Exile that. Play Misery Shadow. Pass. Evangel to tap me down. Okay. Seems absurdly powerful right now. Yep, that's fine. Yep. Feels bad after losing 2 games for no reason to lose a game for good reason. Of course, there are still cards I could draw that would make a difference. That might be one of them, actually. Because this is like... Kill the Intrepid Adversary, get back a creature, get back Blood Tithe Harvester, in fact. Yeah, I think that's correct. Kill that, get back Blood Tithe. Either way, yeah, we kill that. Non-token. Okay. Yep. Alright. Pass. Heliod. Okay. Sure. Is that so? Judith deals 1 damage. Judith can't kill the soldier. Yeah, I think I pump him twice. Okay, my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oathsworn is fine. If I swing Judith into the soldier just to kill the 1/1, that feels kind of bad, but it's actually not the worst. Because then he doesn't have any flyers. He has no way to get through the Misery's Shadow. And then I don't take damage. So yeah, let's swing with Judith. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Play out the Oathsworn and pass. What does this actually do? I have to hit them 4 times for it to do anything. That's a for real flyer right there. I may just discard Blade of the Oni. Yeah, I think I just discard this. Because it is not good enough. I need a kill spell right now. That'll do it. I don't expect him to top deck a combat trick. But he could. So is it correct to wait, or is it correct to just kill now? There's also the matter of, like, he probably won't pay to buff the Spellbinder until way later. So yeah, I think just kill it now. I think that's correct. Okay. That's pretty great, actually. Swing with the Oathsworn. Lion Sash is pretty nuts. He can start eating my graveyard. Yeah, he can start exiling my graveyard. He's gonna start with ribbons, which is smart. And my turn. Junji's decent. It has flying. He can only give that 3+1s now, which means Oathsworn can still get in one more time. Three, four, five, six. And we'll just play Junji. So he makes the Lion Sash gigantic, but I just have Death Touch. So, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, see, if he does kill Junji, I can't reanimate because he'll just exile whatever I try to reanimate. Looks like he is thinking about slinging some removal. Nothing, okay. Deadly Dispute. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now if I swing with Oathsworn, like, it's definitely dying. The thing is, that'll make him block kind of crazy, and then I can just Deadly Dispute to stop his life gain. Hopefully draw something useful? Or do I just hope to draw something useful now? And get rid of the treasure to draw. I think I pitched the treasure now, actually, and try to draw a removal spell. No such luck. We'll draw again. Can't cast Gaunty. Let's just swing with Junji. The Wandering Emperor. Alright. To be totally real, I did not see that coming. So that was wrong. That was the incorrect choice that I made. And we'll pass. That sucks. Alright. So I should have attacked first, then I would have been able to sacrifice my dragon. He wouldn't have gained the 2 life. He can't really attack very well, though. First strike, that's scary.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Let's draw a card. Oddly enough, I think Misery's Shadow is the worst card here. Yeah, he's gonna gain a gazillion life, but at that point, this is not what that's about. I don't believe that. Alright, Gaunty. What can I get out of his top 4 cards that could possibly save me? I don't know, actually. Oblivion Ring type effect? If I can just exile Heliod. Selfless Spirit is not bad. Gives my creatures indestructible. It is also a flyer. Yeah, I'll take the Selfless Spirit. And play it. He's gonna keep making the Lion Sash absurdly powerful. Or not, he's just gonna exile spells, because he's a weirdo. Is he running out of creatures to exile? Like, okay, yeah. You got it. Your turn. Opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities. Ugh. That actually shuts me down hard. Like, do I just sacrifice this now so he... No, I don't. The card's nuts. Creates a samurai. Okay, good. He didn't realize. He did not realize how it worked. I have to block, don't I? Bye-bye Gonti, I guess. Can it target itself? No. Cannot. Okay. Let's draw. Let's kill the Wandering Emperor. Play the Urborg Scavengers. Try to exile, I guess, Gonti. I don't know. He should let me target first. Yeah. So if that's the case, I aim for his Adeline. Which he lets happen for some weird reason. Pass. The Lion Sash. I don't have enough life to keep paying life to gain anyway. So do I block with the Evolved Sleeper? I think I do. Oh, that's actually great. Creature card from your graveyard. I don't want to exile my own Evolved Sleeper. It also doesn't actually have Death Touch. This would only be a 4/4, so that's not worth it. A 5/5 Double Strike will kill at least one thing. If I swing with it and he doesn't block it, then I get to go get any card, which would be very, very helpful. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I just swing for 2, and he can't really attack me. See, he could also just give up those 2 and keep the Mirel and buff the Mirel even. Swing for 2. Kick this. And pass. Oh, he's swinging with Mirel. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I can't buff the sleeper during his turn. That kind of sucks. Okay, well, we're going to block here. And here, I think. Because I'd like to keep my life. Or wait, if I let my lifelinker die, then this can get lifelink and menace. Yeah, that's actually correct, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Swords to Plowshares. Okay. So I made a mistake not doing the sleeper during my turn. Does this include protections? Does not. Okay. 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 Now we're in business. Let's draw another card. Let's draw more cards. Only 8 left, but I think that's fine. Crucius is half decent. Do I have anything with Death Touch? No. Do they? No. Nor First Strike or anything else. Holy moly, alright. This will be a 5/5. I think I need to... I don't really need to hang on to the Evolved Sleeper, actually, at this point. I only have 6 cards left anyway. The Evangel's the most dangerous to me right now. I should have attacked with the Selfless Spirit. Oh well. Okay, it's a live version of a song. I was just very confused for a second. This is fine. That means I can Obliterating Bolt. Yeah. And I'm fine with the underdog dying. That's fine. Nice. Holy crap, okay. I guess I just pass. He could blink Muriel again, but he doesn't have good attacks, at least. I guess his plan now is to stall out for 6 turns. This might be my last time drawing with him. I should have used black, black, red. Play Facebreaker. So he'll just take the damage? Sure. Old Conscript, Crucius. And we will pass. Ambitious. Gix's command, okay. That's some business. Actually, I don't have to block that. I think I will block here, though. Destroy each creature with power 2 or less. We'll wipe the board at that point, though. Yeah, let's just block there. Yep, that's fine. Let's see, I have 3 turns left to kill. Okay, my turn. Gix, yeah, I would not draw, but, you know. It'll kill my Facebreaker and whatnot. Actually, no it won't, will it? If I just crack the Selfless Spirit, I can wipe his board and then swing out. I think that's right. Blow it up. Blitz would draw, so let's not. Let's exile that, and then you will exile the Selfless Spirit to get flying. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, it's not going to make a difference, so no sense drawing a card if I don't have to. Let's decline. We got him! That was a crazy game. I had 2 cards left in my deck. I don't even believe how crazy that game was. I need to take a short break after that. I need to go ahead and pause this recording. Sheesh. Whew, I thought I was losing there for most of the game. I got down to like 2 or 3 life. Alright. Okay, we are back. Oh, that last game was crazy. That last game was really crazy. Mono white. And we barely beat them. And I do mean barely. Dragon Auto 8. Oh, yeah. Yes, please. And thank you. Sure. Nothing? If that be the case, let's make him a 2/2. I'm not gonna pump now, just in case he has cut down. He has go for the throat. Okay, that's fine. So I shouldn't have pumped it at all. We'll pass. Yeah, that was a misplay then. I was playing around cut down, but I should have been just thinking, well, he has removal. I think I hang on to the blood token for now, actually. Gutter bones, sure. Sure. Game 3 or Scry 2? What's it gonna be? Scry 2. You know, let's go ahead and pitch that. Judith is decent. Let's go with that, actually. Take 4 or take a 2-for-1. Maybe shouldn't have discarded that land, huh? Then I'd have Junji mana next turn, which I might not have. Oh, that has to die. That has to die. Alright, that's good. Actually think I kill it, then play Misery Shadow, so I can potentially exile it to give the Scavengers flying. Right? Is that right? Or is that too complicated? I don't know, I'm just gonna go for the throat it. Then play Misery Shadow. And swing for 2. Okay. Sarah Paragon. I guess I should have saved that go for the throat. Did I go once, twice? Yeah, I think I pumped twice. Yeah, kind of wish I had saved that go for the throat. I mean, I can start forcing him to block the Misery Shadow. Yep, Scryer gain. Scry again. He could be at 15. He left them both on top, so, like, he didn't really do anything. Selfless Spirit's decent. Actually, it isn't. It actually does nothing because of Misery's Shadow. I just double check. If it would die, exile it instead. Kinda don't care, do I? Like, I can take 3, yeah. I don't think he realizes that Misery's Shadow is online. Null Priest is decent. What's in his graveyard? What's in my graveyard? Nothing good. 3, 4, 5, so I can make that 7. Yeah, let's... exile my opponent's Go for the Throat. Like, he has to block, so... question is, how does he block? I think I might just play the Null Priest without kicking it. He really does. He's blocking everything into Misery's Shadow. Alright. We'll do it. Think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually all I need, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So even if I do pump 3 more turns, 3 more times, I mean, it won't do anything. Let's go with 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's trade it. Oh, they all exile. Yeah. I got lethal with Menace. I still have lethal. Pretty sure. Swings with it, he gains 3. Takes 5. I blitz and then I kill him. Is that right? Yeah. There we go. Judith the Scourge Diva, MVP of that game, I think. Although Urborg Scavengers is also kind of nuts. Does that put me at 4,000? Does that put me at replacement? Yes. Very nice. Get all our coins back. Brute. Brew 5 to Roofavet. I keep this. I think I'll play the Oathsworn first, actually. Oh, this hand just got worse. I have like one more turn to actually draw something. That's fine. That card is irrelevant. You may as well swing. You can't block. Does he know that? He doesn't. Alright. I think we play Gix for the draw. There we go. He can equip the sword, but that kind of takes his turn. Yeah, I'm not gonna block it. He did not swing. That's kind of whack. Do I just exile it and draw 2 cards? Like... Could just swing with Oathsworn. Okay. There that is. So now, let's just exile that. Garruk. I was gonna say he could just trade his Garruk for my Gix. Do I go for the throat here? That's the question. I swing and then that blocks, right? It's probably how he does it. Or I can just go for the throat, kill Garruk. I think I play Facebreaker. Swing at you. Do I pass and just hold up, go for the throat? I think I do. Because he probably equips the sword. Oh, I didn't think of that. I did not think about that. That feels bad. Okay, I should have killed Garruk. I should have killed Garruk. Oh well. Deep-root Wayfinder, sure. EOT kill that. Let me think. I can just equip and then definitely kill Garruk. Is that right? Or do I Gaunty and hopefully get something else? Let's do this. He lets Garruk die. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Let's Gaunty. Show me what you're working with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's take his Crater Hoof. play Blade of the Oni. Yeah. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can actually cast the Crater Hoof next turn, too. That's just plain silly. Ugin! Sure. I mean, I'm gonna slam the hoof anyway. Let's see, he has 3 defense, so... Okay, yeah. It wouldn't have mattered. I just swing out at him and then he's dead. Winning with my opponent's Crater Hoof Behemoth. Feels good, man. Gonti's actually hilarious. Almond matcha biscotti. A biscotti is a type of cookie. Almond is technically a fruit, but it's basically a nut. Yeah, keep this all day. This hand's nuts. This can hit my own creatures. Is Fable better or is Facebreaker better? I think Fable's better. Crucius would have been good too, but yeah, see, if I had played the Facebreaker, it would have got bolted. Lightning bolted, not obliterating bolted. Shocks himself. 3-drop are you playing? Baral. No thanks, actually. Let's just obliterating bolt that. Facebreaker? If he wants to kill the Facebreaker, now's the moment. Yeah. Oh, he gets his own Facebreaker. That's decent. Does he play it, though? Scarab God. Okay, so let's play this for you sacrifice on the 2 counters. Sure. He's gonna burninate the whole land. Okay. Cult Conscript, yeah, okay, so Facebreaker, Misery Shadow. He actually has to kill both of them, but he doesn't know that. He probably does know that Misery's Shadow is a problem. And that, like, he needs to be able to deal with it. Murderous Rider. Okay, so swing out, I think. So if he double blocks the Facebreaker, he's dead. So the Facebreaker does get through. So I just pump once. Lifelink does not use the stack. Let's play Junji. What could he have? Board wipe doesn't even really save him at this point. It's like, if Junji dies, I make him lose 2 life. But he has the Goose Mother. That's cool. That's funny. Are there, like, animals that naturally have more than one head? I don't think that's a thing. Might be. There's, like, animals that don't have a head. Is he gonna have it fight my Junji? I mean, he still dies in that scenario. Okay, we got him. Almond Matcha Biscotti didn't stand a chance. I didn't even have to Kolaghan's command. Didn't even have to. GG's. Very GG's. This was another good one. Apparently Rakdos is just the way to go for me in this format. Kolaghan's Command and Blood Tithe Harvester. Very nice. Very, very nice. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm excited for Wilds of Eldraine to come out. I'm pretty much just going to be drafting Wilds of Eldraine after it does come out. Unless I hate it. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, peace out, y'all.